This thing actually works. Half the time it does. Sometimes it doesn't. Oh, my AirPods connected to the wrong thing. Bluetooth off. Ooh, I've mucked it up already. Oh dear. Hold up. I probably done it wrong. Maybe not. Oi. I can't even see myself. I need to check myself out. Back online. Means it's not working. No. I need to find my own live stream. Oh, there we go. That's me. Hello. Hi everyone. I'm Connor. I'm the creator behind the MrTalalaa channel. I was going to do a normal video for building my PC, but I figured I would just do a live stream because I struggle to talk and struggle to talk in a video, where live stream I'm a bit more comfortable with. So I figured this is basically where I make my PC. So I'll be watching me, watching you, watching me, and I figured I'd take you along for the process. I have been eager to do this all day. Quite excited. So without first, I'll just get my cutting knife because we need that. I've just had a pot noodle. Now I've been running quite a crappy PC for a while. I sold my last one again to make the funds for this house, and Black Friday came, so I figured, why not? I'll do a PC build. I've gone completely all out. I'll gradually show you the parts as we go along, but first, we'll start off with the case, which is this bad boy. It is a Corsair 5400 Air Series, so it is, well, it's a beauty, and you'll soon see why. The knife is very dirty. I have been using it to put stuff up in this room, so, yeah, I figured, what better way to do it than to build it live with you guys. So at least then, yeah, it's all good. Well, my old PC, Imad, the original old PC was a bad boy. Like, it was the best at the time. But, stuff happens. So, accessory box, I'm going to need to bring this down because it's big. Jesus, this thing weighs a ton. All right, uno memento. I don't know how I'm meant to extract this out of here. Oh, God. This is going bad. This thing weighs a bloody ton. Well, not a ton, but like, it's really awkward. Oh, if you could tell me how the audio quality is as well, that would be a huge help. At the moment, I don't know what the audio quality is like. Anywho, there's the case. Ooh, probably knocked the camera a bit there. Well, there's the cardboard box for the case. Oh, shit. Did not want to hear that noise straight off the get-go. Jesus. These things really do weigh a freaking ton. Watch your videos, case stuck. Yeah. Now, this is an absolute beauty. It took me a long time to select a case because I don't like to build a PC again. I like to build it once and that's it. So, this took a while. The main reason I went for this case is it's a triple chamber case, which means not only do you get this section here, you also get a section there that's dedicated just for your water cooler alone. And then you've got another section here, which is for your components, power supply, yada, yada, yada. You get the gist. Pretty nice. Costs an arm and a leg, weighs a ton. But I'm hoping this will solve the issues I had with my previous case, which was airflow issues. So anywho, that's that. How do I done with? I don't know where to start with this. I'll tell you what, we'll start unboxing the other parts and then we'll go from there. It should be a lot easier. Right, so Motherboard. MSI X870E Tomahawk Max Wi-Fi Megatron bloody whatever the hell they call this thing. You know, a lot of different names, but either way, it's motherboard. It does what it's supposed to do, and it's the only one that doesn't limit the PCI speed. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I got an AIO. Yes, I did. Right. So you know, pretty cool. Whatever. That's that. You know, it's just a motherboard. To me, it's yes, it's the home of the PC. It's a reverse connection motherboard, which is weird. But I'm hoping with that, yeah, got some cables, you know, basic stuff. No idea what that is, but we'll come back to that later. No idea what that is. I've got a clue what that is. Never seen that before. Oh, it's a USB stick. Okay, that's nice. It must have like the BIOS in there or something. Some screws. Cool. Yep, it's a brand new PC for me. It would be the Wi-Fi dongle, I'm assuming, just as a guess. Quick installation. Yeah. Shout out to MSI. I mean, yeah, shout out to MSI for helping me. Well, not helping me, but you know, I guess they didn't exactly supply this. I bought it all out of my own hard-earned money, but I think that's it for that box. So I'm going to leave that to the side for now. Right, so hopefully I don't damage anything in the process because that would be, yeah, that would suck. Oh God, that fell down as well. Give me a second. Right. It's crazy how when I tried to record this video, normally I couldn't do it. I couldn't talk, which is something I'm really trying to work on. You'd think I'd be confident, but I'm not. This is an accessory thing. We got some screws, lots of screws. Okay, that's good. That's what we want. Lots and lots of screws. Half of them have fallen out. That is brilliant. Thank you, Corsair, for not sealing your thing properly. But yeah, I don't know what happened there. Oh God, all the screws are literally like flying everywhere. That sucks. You are a buster. What does that even mean? So all the screws have fallen out. I have to pick them up individually one by one, which sucks. I've just finished recording as well. Oh God. Hang on. Let me just gather all this crap, mumbo jumbo stuff. I don't know where to start. I'm just trying to think. Normally I start with probably the motherboard first. You know, get the CPU on there, everything else. I'm hoping the CPU is pre-pasted because I don't want to paste it because that's just a ball ache. I think that's, oh, hang on, we got more stuff. More screws that have fallen out. Thanks, Corsair. Not that it's your fault, but like, you know, you just made my life a lot harder. Literally. I'm leaving. See you later, chat. Adios, everyone. Yeah, I figured, like I say, I do a live stream for it because, yeah. And plus making a video would take forever, like an actual normal video. What is that? Don't know, we'll circle back to that later. Yeah, making a regular video would probably just annoy me. I'm guessing that's a vent for something. Yo, W chat. You know what that means, but yeah. Okay, so we will start with the cooler, I think. No, wait, no, the CPU. Duh. Right, CPU, 9950X3D. This will allow me to stream, play games, I hope. And everything should be hunky-dory with this, I hope. Again, I say that with not much confidence. And again, doing this on live, I may go quiet here and there because I'm concentrating, because this computer cost me a lot of money and, well, I can't afford to screw it up. Literally. 64 gig. I managed to snag 64 gigabytes. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Nice. I managed to snag 64 gig DDR5, 6000 megahertz C30 RAM for about, I think it was £400, I think I paid for it. So yeah, it wasn't too bad. Anywho, should I bring the desk close? No, I think we're close enough. We're close enough. Right, so the first port of call is getting the CPU installed on the motherboard, and then the cooler on the CPU. Wait, no, I need to mount the cooler first, then attach it to the CPU. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be hella fun. Anyway, right. For good measure, not that it makes a difference, but this is something I've owned for about 15 years. It's an anti-static thingamajig. Don't know. I ordered it when I used to work at Maplin many years ago. My very first job. I was a Maplineer, or whatever you call it. And this was sort of like something you get as a as an employer or employee or whatever you call it. Supposed to ground you, probably doesn't work, but you know, oh, my clamps have gone from it. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, never mind. We're not using that because it's literally useless. We've just got to hope that we are statically discharged. Put some metal, I don't know. Should I install the RAM now or later? No, I'll do the RAM later. Do you have any thermal paste? I'm probably using pre-applied because I can't be bothered. Right, so let me get this bad boy out. Again, I really hope I'm statically discharged because this could seriously go south very fast. That is, oh, look at that. That is absolutely phenomenal. Beautiful motherboard. Incredible. Right, so if I remember correctly, release the cage. Release the cage. I feel like something's not... hang on. I feel like I'm not doing something right. Or maybe it's the CPU that pops this thing up. I think it is. Yeah, I think I installed a CPU and then that should pop that off. I say should. Or not. Maybe I'll just pop it off myself. Yeah, I'm just going to assume that's what I do. Right. Here we go. Moment of truth. This is the one thing that you do not want to screw up, because if you do, well, you're screwed. Okay, red arrow, yellow arrow. There we go. Let's just pop that in there. All right. I really hope that's in. It looks like it. Okay, the CPU is in. That was scary, not gonna lie. Where's my toolkit? There it is. Right, change that. MrTalalaa, please give super chat to me. I can't give you super chats, dude. It don't work like that. I can only give me super chats, or you can give me super chats. I don't know. Not that I care. I don't. Wait, no, start. I just thought maybe you'll want to look closer. I don't know, maybe. Do you want me to move the camera closer? I don't know. Start. Wait, where's my normal screwdriver? Where's the Talalaa screwdriver? No idea. I can't get that damn thing out. Hello, dude. Hello. All right. This is where it gets a bit tricky. I've got to mount the cooler mount. Do you want me to bring it a bit closer? I can bring it a bit closer. It's up to you guys. Or are you okay with the camera being where it is now? It's all up to yourselves. I just realised my hair is absolutely all over the place. I've just been wearing the banana costume. So that's been a bit, all over the show. Trimby, hello. Nice to see you, dude. I'm just debating bringing the camera closer or not. Ignore my awful hairline. I know, it's bad. But it's the only hairline I've got. I have to mock it. It's sweeping all over the place. I'll put that in there. Right. Guessing. Does that come off? I don't know. I don't think it does. Right. Cooler. No, cooler. Wait, I need to get that in the case. And then the cooler, I think. Yes, I need to get that in the case. So, in a wee bit, the camera's as good as all power. Oh, nice. Okay. Right. I need to put this on hold for a minute. Let's put it somewhere that I'm not going to damage it. Put it down there for a second. Okay, now put that in there. Tidy up my workspace. Put that there. I'll keep it nice and clean. I cannot afford for anything to go wrong because, well, I will probably cry. Probably not, but all right. You can go in there. You're no longer needed. You can stay up there. I mean, I'll need you in a second, but you know. Right. Case. Oh, this thing literally weighs a freaking ton. Right, I'm hoping I can take this thing off entirely. How do I do it? I have no idea how I open this. Ah, there we go. And it's held on by screws. Of course it is. Right. I'm gonna take this off. Never mind. Maybe this should just be off the whole time. Right, gonna take this bad boy off. So I get access to the whole thing without doors swinging in my way. I do not want that. Right. Okay. Right. Put that bad boy down there. Oh. Hang on. Turn it the other way. So if it does fall, it ain't going to fall on me. Okay. There we go. Awesome. I checked out your channel and you're the one who does cosplays. I am. Well, a cosplay or whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Oh, that comes off as well. Oh, nice. Right. Do you also unscrew? Or do you... No, that's annoying. Okay, that one doesn't unscrew. So now we need to remove before use. Okay. All right. You can go in there. I need to take something out. Someone mentioned the hard drive cage needs to come out before mounting. Wait, is that the hard drive cage or is it the motherboard cage? Oh god, this is confusing already. No. There's so much going on here. Shut up, clanker. Alright, this can come off as well. I just remember someone mentioning there's a cage that's got to come off when you install the motherboard. Again, never done this case before, so, and it's a reverse connection motherboard, so no idea what that means. Well, I know what it means, but I just don't know what it means for me. You know what? I actually don't know where anything goes on this case. I'm just going to assume, yeah, I'm just going to install a motherboard and hope for the best. It will probably go horribly wrong. I will remove this. Can I remove this? Yes, I can. Without breaking it, preferably. Oh, oh God. God, that was scary. Right. Motherboard in next. I hope this is compatible. I didn't actually check. For all I know, it may. Oh, it fits. Nice. Where's the screw holes? Oh, there they are. Is that? Something doesn't seem right here. Does this one come off? I swear these things usually come off. I'm normally used to motherboards where that thing comes off. Don't know. God, these reverse connection motherboards are frightening. Right, you're in there, you're in there. You know what? That looks about right. Screws. Right. Ooh. Which ones are the motherboard screws? Because I don't remember. Genuinely don't remember. I'm going to assume... Where's my grabber? Where's my pincer? Where's that tool? You know, I said earlier I had a tool that I got from Maplin years ago. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. My brain's playing tricks on me again. Did anyone remember where I put it? Because I actually don't remember where I put it. Where did I put it? I have no idea. It was a little grabbing tool. I've lost my prized possession. Oh, wait, it's in the box. Again, figuring out the motherboard screws. I'm going to assume it's... Nah, that don't look right. It's not them. It can't be them, mate. They don't look like motherboard screws. Or maybe they are. They look too small to be motherboard screws. Too big, sorry. Let's try it. Something doesn't look right. It doesn't seem to... I genuinely think that is supposed to go on the outside. I don't know why. But then at the same time, it doesn't look like that either. You know what? Let's hope for the best. I think these actually are the motherboard screws. Nice. So this tool I've got is basically just a grabber. It sounds trivial, but basically that's it. Simple as that. Grab the screw, pop it in slightly, and then use the screwdriver to finish off a job. Simple as that. And then with motherboard screws, rule of thumb is never use too much resistance or force to tighten them. Because last time I did that, I completely broke my PC. No, my luck, I've probably done it here. Because this doesn't seem to sit flush. But we'll soon find out when we come to power it on. Yeah, Nightbot's not a person. It's a chat moderator sort of thing. I feel like I should have music on, but again, I'm not allowed because you'd get banned. Or copyrighted or something. I don't know. Right, yep, they are motherboard screws. Nice. Oh, I hope anyway. If not, then I'm really screwed. New PC? Yes. This one needs to come out as well. I probably should have done this before. Oh, that's nice. A GPU screw support thing. There we go. Nice. I need all the space I can get. Cannot afford to screw this up. I need like a head torch as well. That would be a huge help. I'm just really hoping this works. Alright. I'll show you the graphics card in a minute. Well, the graphics card will probably be the last thing to go in. Did you make that from scratch? Well, the case I didn't make from scratch, but everything I'm putting in the case, I am making from scratch, yes. Hey, Bugs. Welcome. Nice to see you back in the live. There'll be plenty more live streams to come. once this bad boy's built and set up and optimized and yada yada yada. I just thought I'm doing all this. I haven't checked the no, I think it should be fine. The back plate for the H100i. I mean the AIO. I should probably check this because no, my luck. I'm screwing all these things on and I won't be able to get this damn thing on. Anyway, this is the Titan 360 RX. It's a big beefy cooler and it's going to be mounted in the third chamber. So when I said earlier that this is a triple chamber case, the idea is basically you mount this in the front so the hot air doesn't get pulled into the rest of the case. And that's basically it, pretty much. And one thing that PC users struggle with is getting a constant flow of cold air. Wow, that is a beauty. Oh, look at that. Phenomenal. I'm just really hoping it doesn't need its own special plate because that would really bugger things up. I would have to take the motherboard out again. I've done that before, many times. All right, so we got cables. Yep, I'll leave that there. What's this? This looks important. MrTalalaa, please give me that. No, it's not giving you anything, dude. Oh. AMD bracket. Wait, what? Huh? I don't get it. Really? This sort of stuff really confuses me. All right, that's an Intel bracket. Oh, that's an Intel back plate. This is a hub. Okay, that's cool. AMD bracket B screws. Well, what's the bracket that's on there then? Or maybe it just means, I don't know. I don't know what it means. I used to see your shorts on my feed. Thank you for making my day. Oh, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. Like I said, I didn't have to do this live stream, but I figured, I might as well. If it ever gets to a point where I have to disappear because... right, does that... Yeah, that screws in there. Okay, we're good. We can continue screwing the motherboard in. It's just a case of changing the plate on the cooler. That's fine. That's all good. It's all gravy. Right. There's another screw there. I wish I had those fancy electric screwdrivers. But I don't, so I'm going to make do with what I've got. The powering on the PC and stuff like that, I mean, maybe I'll show that. Probably. I don't know. I'll probably do a lot of effing and blinding if I do. And if at any point I do have to stop the live, it might be because my partner's home and dinner's ready. Or something like that. But I at least wanted to show you most of the build. Can always show people the finished product after it's done. He is building the PC. I am. Nice. All right, everything in there is not too tight, but tight-ish, relatively speaking. Yep, that's fine. Like I say, you never want to over-tighten your motherboards. What is that? Ah, that's sick. It's just something you don't do. You don't over-tighten it because it can cause serious issues down the line. And I'll be damned if I ever do it again. I've done it once before. My motherboard wouldn't power up, or my PC wouldn't power up, and it turned out to be because I had tight screws. I mean, who would have guessed? Right. What's next? Cooler. Yes, the cooler. CPU cooler. Right. Ooh, screw. Put that on there. Nice little screw box. Keep it up and I'll beat your ass. Trimby's already laying down the law. Oh, crap. Oops. What is this? Screws. Oh, I've got a really weird feeling that I've somehow... B360 420. What does that even mean? Oh, duh. Screws for the rad. Okay, that's motherboard done. In and out, shake it all about. There we go, that's motherboard. Next stop is the radiator. Get that installed. Somehow figure out... I don't know how we're going to get that in there. Look, I actually don't know how. Oh. Right, how do I... Ah, okay, there we go. All right, so that needs to come out. I'm going to assume this also needs to come out. It's a thumb screw, nice. Right, I'm guessing that stays out for the time being. You can go back in there. Mount the radiator. Ooh, that's not good. You shall not pass. You didn't learn. Wanting to lies. Definitely not video. Keep doing a second. I will succeed eventually. Right now, we're going to mount the radiator. Upside down or downside up? No, radiator would be top, wouldn't it? That is a chunky boy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. This is going to be absolutely awesome. I can't wait to turn this on for the first time. This is going to be amazing. I can't tell if this is has that got pre-installed paste? It has. Nice. It has got pre-installed paste, so we're good on that front. Just got to figure out how to get that. I'm guessing that goes through there. Stay. Oh. Oh god. Hold up. Am I? Something doesn't look right. You'd have thought it'd be... Oh, hang on. I know what I need to do. Have I severely cocked this up? No, I haven't. I need to reverse the fans. I can either have it pulling... Yeah, I want the fans to be on the front, don't I? Duh. Where is my screwdriver? Ah, there it is. How much did this all cost altogether? Bugs. Let's not ask that question. I don't want to tell you. It's a scary number, Bugs. Let's just say too much. Hold up, this ain't going to work. Brain ain't braining. This isn't going to work because... Right, no, it should work. Oh, hang on. Longer screws. I just need longer screws. I think. I don't know. I don't know where your screwdriver is. Oh, we found it now, dude. I've just had a sudden realisation that this build is going to look a bit weirder than I thought. I don't know to have these... I mean, these fans are... I don't know what these are. They all look the same. I don't know if I've got the right ones. It'd be nice to have the ring on it, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm your biggest fan. I like this sub just for you. Ah, nice. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. All right, for the moment, I'm just swapping the fans over. because I want the fans to pull air in from the front. And at the moment I can't because they're the opposite direction. So, that sucks. There we go. Give me a lot of cables. We got Talala building a PC before GTA 6. Welcome, Vice. I don't know if he was here before, but I was going to do a video and I thought, you know what, I'll do a live, a bit more interactive. That is sick. Are these stuck together? That's awesome. That makes my life so much easier. Right, so we want these going that way. Shit. Right, see what I've got to figure out now is how do I get schnar? Alright, I'm going to assume that Right, are those screws slightly longer? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. I don't think these screws are longer. No, I don't think these are. And I've also put too many in my hand. In the cup you go. There we go. Nice. All right. I'm assuming they thought of this. I just don't trust it. Are these longer? They're probably not, are they? Nope, same size. Just need some washers. Wishy washers. The future of 3748. What? Everyone just joined. Nice. I need some washers. All right. Sorry, you can't see me at the moment. I am just filtering through these beautiful. Oh god, I dropped something. Filtering through these washers. Again, like I said, if I do end the live at any point, it's probably because I can't concentrate, and this PC takes a lot of precision, and there's going to be a lot of effing and blinding because I have a potty mouth. All right. Cooking up some cables. At the moment, I'm just cooking up some washers. I need to somehow get the fans on there without screwing it up. You bought all the parts of your mum's credit card, Blue Mum comes. You know what? That wouldn't be a bad video idea, actually. You basically build a PC with your mum's credit card. That's actually not a bad idea. I could do that. All right, that's all the wishy washers. Nice. Put that there for safekeeping. I am thinking at some point to do a house tour, but Right, we've got to somehow get this in there and also get it into the rad without it dying. And I'm afraid I don't know if I can do that. Put that there. That is not going to screw in enough. Ooh. 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 Shit. Maybe without the washers. Yeah, we don't need no washers. Screw it, we're going in solo. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know. All right, there we go. Okay, let's just try and get the rad in there without it dying. Yep. Don't mind me. Oh God. Don't bend it too much. There we go. Right. Nice. It's in. Okay, rad's in. Let's just raise this up a little bit. Raise it up. What's stuck? Something's stuck. The fan is stuck. Oh, there we go. Right. Raise this bad boy up. Screw it in. Nice. Can we screw this one in? Nope. I can't see. I'm going to assume that's it. Yes, we're in. Nice. And we didn't even need washers. I know we should have washers, but always use washers. Don't copy me in this retrospect. But it's not like the rad's going to be pulled to and fro, so, you know, it's not the worst thing to happen. Okay. Unstuck it. Chat, if you want to know why he's wearing AirPods, listen to Rick Roll. Right, shouldn't you hear? I'm wearing the AirPods because I'm assuming that's where my voice is coming from. I don't know. Probably not, no, my luck. I wore the AirPods mainly to do that, so you can actually hear me properly. My luck would be that you still can't hear me properly, and it's the AirPods aren't doing anything. I don't know. We'll soon find out. Right, let's just put this up just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Let me fit this in here. I still can't tell if the audio is coming from the AirPods. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. If the audio is perfect, it's probably coming from the AirPods. I would guess. Right. Since I haven't built a PC in a while, this is going very well so far. The fun part will be, well, none of it's fun in that sense. The building part's fun. I love the building part. It's my favourite. But the actual fun part will be installing the OSs, because I'm going to run 2. And before you ask, no, I'm not running Steam OS because it's not quite there yet. I'm going to be running 2 versions of Windows. One will be for, I dropped the washer. Bollocks. One version will be for editing. I can't pick it up. I need a magnet. Come on. There we go. One version will be for editing. Ow. Another version will be for gaming. So, right. This is the part that gets very scary because I don't know how this mounts. Genuinely don't know. I don't know if it mounts. There's got to be a way, isn't there? I need to look at a picture. There's obviously an up and a down, left and a right, but I don't know which way is up and which way is down. I'm going to assume that. No. That? No. I can't. Oh, you got to be kidding me. That's the wrong bracket, isn't it? And that's the wrong thermal paste. No, it's the right thermal paste. It's just the wrong bracket. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. Get that back on there for a second. Nope. 9. Intel backplate. Oh, there we go. AMD brackets. Right. I still don't know how this goes on. Oh, I touched it. Am I right to assume it would go like that? Or would it go like that? Oh, I don't know. Does anyone here know? Because I don't. Something don't sit right. Something tells me it goes on like that. I'm just going to take a guess and say it goes like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, it doesn't. That is not going to fit. AMD bracket my ass. Maybe it's not pushed in properly. I feel like this is... Ah, okay. So, maybe like that. It wouldn't be like that, would it? Oh, I don't know. I need to look at a picture. Titan 360 RX. Okay, it goes on like that. Okay, we're good. All right, if I remember correctly, it's Titan un, dos, tres, cuatro. And then un, dos, tres. I don't know why I'm saying it in Spanish, but yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how tight it's supposed to be. Literally not a clue. 2, 3. Again, this could be a 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think like counterclockwise kind of thing going on. Right, that's CPU caller on. Awesome. Nice. Right, I'll show you that quickly. Skadoosh. It's in. My hairline's absolutely bloody awful. Right. Right. Let's trap that caller in. Caller's in. That's all we need to do for that now. I'm just going to assume that somehow this goes back in there. I don't know how. I feel like I've cocked it up. I feel like this isn't the way I'm supposed to do it. Oh no, it is. Never mind. We're in. We're good. Right, and then that effectively seals the there we go. Nice. That effectively seals the radiator from the rest of the build. Literally. So radiator stays in there, away from everything else. Cold air's pulled in on the front, and that's basically it. Nothing too fancy there. Just good engineering by Corsair. And you got to admit, that's pretty good engineering on their side of things. Right. Right. Next job. RAM. RAM. Right. Yep. Since it's reverse connection motherboard, I don't have to touch the motherboard from the front until after the RAM. So, fans as well. He's putting some fans. I tend to leave fans till last though. So we've got at the moment Corsair Vengeance, 64 gig. RGB Pro. We've got 2 dud kits. Yeah, the $400 RAM I got on discount. This exact RAM, kid you not, was £260 last week. I looked on Corsair's site this morning. It was £850. You know why? AI. That's literally what happened with RAM. AI happened. RAM prices basically skyrocketed. And that was it, literally. Now, I'm going to assume, be it DDR5 or not, it is probably installed the exact same way as regular RAM. And I'm going to assume, or pray, that it goes in this way, because if it doesn't, I'm screwed. That looks like it fits. Nice. Yeah, that's the one. Right, 2 and 4 is where you want to put your RAM slots, your primaries. Nice. And then we've got the fake RAM, just because I don't like, well, you know. Yeah, the £700 jump is absolutely insane. And it's all because of AI. Basically, AI has been buying chips, data center chips, yada, yada, yada. And it's crazy the fact these are fake RAM. That's even a thing. But the reason why I do this is, once I can get past the pipes, is because when it's all lit up, it looks like a bloody Christmas tree. So I was going to go for originally a black and white PC, but I decided against it in the end purely because I couldn't get the parts I wanted in the time I wanted them. There we go. There's the RAM, as you can see. RAM's there, all nicely. Ram it in. Next job is the fans. Wait, no. Next job. Well, the M2 slots I can do last because that's what I'm going to do last, literally. I don't care about if it posts on the live because, you know, as long as I get the bulk of the build done during the live, I'm happy with that. Next up, I think, is the power supply. Just as a rough guess. Does that stay where it is? Yes, it does. Oh, as for the power supply, I have no idea where it goes. I'm going to assume... No, I'm not going to assume because I don't know. Where does the power supply go? Oh, it goes there. Duh. Right, power supply. Oh, got a bit overkill. 1500 watt, which is massively overkill. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the GPU mining issue, that was insane. I remember back then I had to buy is that a bent pin? No, it's not. I had to buy a laptop because, as crazy as it was, a laptop was more cost efficient than a PC. Even though a laptop is a PC, but you get my drift. And it was a 3060 laptop, I think, or 3070 laptop. I don't remember. This was like way before YouTube. This is before I was even a creator, I think. I can't remember. Screws, I'm assuming. No, zip ties. Screws? Screws? Screws are in here. Yes. Screws in, I must. I know my way. Screw in, I shall. Yes. Oh. There we are. Lovely honeycomb design. That is a bad boy beast. Hey, what are you guys talking about? PC building, dude. My friend now song. Pretty cool song. Just think of all the live streams I can do with this. That's why this was so bloody expensive. The typical power supplies have their silent operation. In this mode, the fan will not spin. Yeah, in this power supply, it's... Oh, that's nice. No idea what that is, but it looks pretty cool. Please press the skip button. What skip button? Yeah, that whole fiasco is said in the cars in the marketplace, like 4 or 6 grand a piece. Don't forget to fart. Please press the skip button. What skip button? What are you on about? Where's the... Isn't it supposed to come with screws? Oh, there we go. This PC always feels... already feels like it weighs a ton. Right, there we go. Power supply. Right, going to move that down there for now. Something tells me it goes this way. Do I need to connect anything beforehand? Probably not. Don't know. Why are you in my way? That's annoying. Yeah. All right. Go. Be gone. Right. Anything else there? Nope. No, we're good. Oh. Good. Oh, this is going to be really difficult too. Bit of a silly spot for some of the parts. Oh! Almost fell off. Well, that would be a disaster. Nice. There we go. And here we go. This would have been fun if I had the that plugin I had so someone could do the soundboards. Rise, I'm sorry if that's what you wanted. I completely forgot about it. Right. I like how it all matches. Every part. I may have to cut the live short purely because I've got other things I need to be doing in a minute. So if I do apologise, but I'm hoping to continue recording just so I can show the process of it all. Right, power supply's in. Nice. There we are. Pretty awesome. They're not nice. How does reading something make... What? Yeah, my partner finishes work in about 5 minutes, so when she comes home, my attention is diverted. I feel like I need different cables because this is going to be weird. CPU PCIe, that's the dedicated GPU cable. Cables. Yeah, this is the part where it's going to get really tricky. I might have to come off the live because this is the part where I need to concentrate. I'll give it a try though. All right. I don't see anything. What's that for? Yeah, I don't know what any of this is for. All right. I'm going to have to come off the live for a minute. If I get a chance, I will continue to do it in a bit. But at the moment, I need to focus, and I can't focus if I'm live. So I might just set the camera like over there to record, and then I'll finish the video and then maybe edit it and yada, yada, yada. So I'll figure it out. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining. Going to end the live stream now. This is where we got to so far, though. Pretty cool. But I'll set the camera to record and then hopefully showcase the rest of the build. Anyways, thank you for joining. Adios. Bye-bye.